Welcome back to Exploring with Ash and Jake. Today we're going to be discussing the case of the mom who died in an Arby's freezer. A woman who died in an Arby's freezer beat her hands bloody trying to escape, according to a lawsuit filed by her children. Nujed Lee, 63, was trapped inside a walk-in freezer while on an extended temporary assignment as a general manager at an Arbys restaurant in Liberia, Louisiana, owned by Turbo Restaurants, which is a part of a franchise management company, Sun Holdings Incorporated, according to CBS News. Her son, Eugene, tragically discovered her body when he clocked in for his shift on May 11th, according to the lawsuit. Lee was dropped off at her location to open before any other employees arrived, which is when she got trapped in the freezer. The investigating officer relayed that inside of the door of the freezer had been bloodied, leading him to conclude Miss Lee panicked once locked inside and beat her hands bloody trying to escape or get someone's attention, the lawsuit read. Ultimately, she collapsed into a fetal position face down, frozen on the floor. The lawsuit stated that the company policy is to keep the freezer at least 10 degrees, if not colder. Preliminary reports list the cause of death as hypothermia, according to the lawsuit. However, CBS said the exact cause of death has yet to be determined. Investigators have previously said that foul play is not suspected. Now, I just want to go further into this because I did watch some YouTube stories on this, and I did some further digging. And so the manager that was doing some training realized that this latch on the door, so most fast food places have a walk-in freezer, and there's a latch that you'll click into place, and it'll open the freezer, and then you're supposed to be able to open it also from the inside once it closes, so you can't become locked in. Well, apparently this latch was faulty and broken, and they were, I guess, using screwdrivers and different things to open the door, pry it open, and then close it, as well as oil boxes to prop open the door so that they didn't themselves become trapped. And so for 9 months prior to this incident, the manager reported it, and then they even had corporate people come in and check this out, and apparently it was just too costly to fix this latch. So instead, they let this problem go, and it ended up in a $1 million lawsuit, I believe is what I read. This is so tragic. I couldn't even imagine finding my own mom bloodied and frozen to death inside of a walk-in freezer. This must have been so tragic, especially because he's special needs. So I don't know how trauma affects special needs children, but I'm sure that this would just be tragic for anybody, especially if you're working a shift with your mom at the same facility, to find them dead inside a freezer. My heart really just goes out to this family. I mean, that's one of my worst fears, is being locked inside of not a walk-in freezer, but one of those home freezers that, you can deep freeze a lot of meat, a deep freezer. That's my worst fear, is being locked inside of a deep freezer. I guess I've seen too many horror movies. And that it really gets me freaked out and anxious. I don't even like big freezers myself, just for that fear of getting locked in them. Anyway, if you made it to the end and you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, a comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye for now. Stay weird and keep exploring.